Hello, welcome to Timberborn and our little community of Tumbleweed here. As we get back into working on our little village. So, one of the things I'm going to do, well, first, let me just say I have a new microphone. So, hopefully, I've got all of the audio settings good. If not, bear with me. I'll figure it out whenever I do my editing. So I was thinking that probably, I was going to only have a one wide here, but I'm thinking I probably need at least two. So we're going to see. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here. Okay. All right. Well, let them get started on that. And then I also realized I goofed over here, and so I want to redo this. And because what I really want to do is have this, running down the center like this. But the reason it's not is because whenever I put in this spiral staircase at the time, the first time I ever used a spiral staircase, I did not see, if you see where in the middle where it says spiral stairs, it says R to rotate clockwise, Shift R to rotate counterclockwise, and then F to flip. I didn't see the F, didn't know you could flip it, so I was thinking the only way that I could put it in was not the way that we had it. See, I wanted it this way, but because I had not flipped it, I didn't know I could do that. So there you have that. Okay, so did we already do all this? Oh, wow, okay. It was very fast. Okay, yeah. Then we're going to do the duplicate. Going to take that down. Going to say pick that up as a priority. And then, yeah, okay, we want to do that. There, that's what we originally wanted to do. Ah, that is not what we want to do there. That's what we want to do. Yeah, the reason that was like that is because that's saving our spot for the district crossing. And then we want these. Okay, can we like not delete that, but instead make that a high priority? So we can get rid of these symbols, not connected symbols already. And then we want to pick up all this stuff here. Because I don't, this whole new disintegrate in so many days thing, I don't like it. I don't know why they put that in. Did somebody complain about debris sitting around forever? Not understanding that if they wanted to just get rid of it, they could just do delete rubble. Well, I don't know why they put that in the game. I'm sure there was some discussion about it, but since I wasn't keeping up with all that stuff, with the updates, was they were in experimental and testing and all that kind of stuff. There were probably discussions about it. Somebody was probably whining about they had to go in and delete things manually. Okay, so we want to yeah, right, right. Right through there. So right. Gonna say right there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I can't see. Okay, we fixed that mistake that I'd made there. Very good. We are in a drought. So I don't like the fact that they took out the sluice. Because now, in order to kind of automate this for the bad tides, you have to go in and you have to do an automation. And it has to be like the depth, no, it has to be the contamination sensor. And so it just really complicates this whole process. Because, you know, before, like whenever you had bad tide, the measure of contamination was at the sluice itself. Now you got to put something to where, like, if you can't put this sensor right over this, your, what is it called now? Fill valve. Then, you know, if you're putting it somewhere else, I don't know, for some reason, I've watched some of the other YouTubers, you know, play online, and so they're putting. I want to do this. They're putting the sensor off, not right over the valve, and then of course there's timing issues of where their valve senses clean or contamination versus where it's actually at the gate. There's a delay, and you get some contamination that you didn't want. And I think it just overcomplicates the whole thing. But, you know, maybe programmatically it makes it easier. Maybe. What? We have extract. We have planks. And we have explosives. Oh, was it because, Huh? It's because I had to pause. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, let's continue. I'll continue with the planning piece here. And I'm guessing that I can't put, like if I got rid of this platform right here, can I put storage down here? Oh, maybe I can. Oh, here, pick that up before it disintegrates in 12 seconds. Okay, so I can put a resource dump there, logistics dump. Here, let's make that a high priority. Can I, though, put in a barrel? No. Well, you know. Should we just be happy with the fact that we could at least put in the warehouse, and who cares about the barrel? No. I want the barrel too, man. What? All right. So we are following along. You know what I should do is okay, I don't need to blow it out. I was going to say I should blow out this so I can keep track of where we're going. But I don't need to do that. In fact, I don't need to. I was going to do it on the side here and say we're following this side, but we don't need to do that. We could do right over the top. So we're coming like this. I'm wondering if it might be faster. So this uses 6 planks. Yep, 6 planks. 1 dynamite, 1 extract. So that's too low, too below. I'm thinking it might be faster to actually just blow things out with this and then patch it up with dirt. I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. And this one, the other one will continue to tunnel through. But where are we at? Sorry, I keep going up and down these. We are here, which means nothing to me. Which seems like right here. So we're right here. Let's make these priority. So I was doing that just so I could do my road like that. But I don't really need to do that anymore. Oh, that took us. Oh, okay. Because they were right there. Okay. At least we know we're on the right track. All right. There's 1, 2, so 3. Too far away. That's a 3, yes. Yeah, I'm just working on putting in stairs here. Suppose I could have snaked that way down with the spiral stairs, but nope. It's probably going to take me a while to get to a point where I'm like, I default go to spiral stairs. Okay. So that's a 1 and 1. Here, no. Okay. Make that a priority, please. So I can keep planning. Priority. Priority. got down here for mining. Time to do another road extension. Oh, did I not set those? I did not. We'll call this Stairway to Heaven. But I don't know why we didn't call this over here Stairway to Heaven. Well, I just thought of that. Okay, well, are we done with our mining? Oh, we got one more. Okay, very good. Sehr gut. Empty that. We don't need it. Well, one of the good things about doing it this way is we can I don't know. Oh, I was going to say, because then we can put our supply dumps right here nearby. Okay, sorry. Still not used to using the duplicate tool. So I think that is 3, right? No, it's a 2. Yeah. All right, very good. And I think I might, so I was planning on maybe redirecting these two so that they emptied out, they went, instead of coming out above and emptying out like this, they would go in down and then into this tube so we'd never really see it. But I think instead I'm going to take a different approach maybe. See where, yep, okay, so that's good. I think I'm thinking maybe I might just actually have them. I might pipe it down to the drain ditch. Yeah. So let's come over here. And we'll do a 2 here, in here. Thank you. Set up some logistics here. Look at that, perfect, perfect. Am I making planks? Yes. We're not making dirt. Let's make some dirt. Now the only additional resource we're using here that we wouldn't have if we'd done the mining piece is we actually are just using dirt. But we're using the same number of planks that we would have used and the same number of explosives and extract. So it's faster to come down this way and build platforms this direction as opposed to building them from here. Okay. If you say so. I don't know. Is it taking longer to do it this way as opposed to tunneling? And by the way, I just realized I misspoke. We actually used more extract than we would have because we were doing threes in some places. So that's one more extract that we used instead of just the one we would have used with the tunnel. Maybe if we have to actually go under something like this in the future, we'll tunnel underneath that. But if it's only at least 2 deep, we could go this route. I don't know. I don't know. People can share with me in the comments whether they thought it was faster doing it this way, more efficient doing it this way than not. Okay, so one of our main roads goes through here. Are we running out of planks? We need more lumber mills running. For some reason they're not being able to keep this. If I say prioritize that. How many, oops, wrong screen. How many prioritize do I have? Explosives, extract, planks. So yeah, just the ones that we're currently trying to use. Okay, well, I don't know. We seem to be going faster now that I said prioritize that. Yeah, now the question is, how do I want to build my drain pipe down this way. Okay, well, that's kind of all the time we have left for today's episode. We'll unmark that. Unmark all these priorities. And I was going to say it would show this, but I don't know. We covered it up all our work. But that's what we'll do anyway. So hopefully you enjoyed this. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. And until next time, have a terrific day.